What's going on, anglers? We're back we're going to continue on our journey to complete all of the academies. So the last video was focused all on the beginner aspects of that. Now we're jumping over into the advanced, and then we'll have another separate video that will handle the expert, and then that will wrap us up here. So let's kick this off and get started. This is going to explain the basics of spin fishing, lures, etc., etc. So let's just jump into it. So first thing we're going to do is, well, we're not going to read the instruction. We kind of just did that. We're going to create a spin fishing rig using a spinner lure, the one that we just got from completing that last mission. I think actually, I'm just going to overwrite the one that we have just so we can use the better equipment. This is the better one, and that's the better line, and it wants us to use the spinner. I got confused on this. In my mind, I'm used to calling these spinners the spinner bait, but it's specifically asking for this spinner or this spinner. I think it was this one. We'll double check. It might be. Who knows? Let's see if this one will cut it. But I do know it was not the spinner bait. In fact, yeah, it's not that one either. Let's jump on over here and get the red one on. And we're done. So it's the red spinner. That's what we want. Now we want to go. Gosh, that's far away. Oh my gosh, it's all the way on that side of the map. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple things. We're going to mark this. I'm just going to add a gold marker, or a star marker, because I know that that's where it wants us to go. And now we're going to change this to the golden tour and compare our journey. Okay, so there really isn't anything that's really on the way for us here. We will stop here though. So let me put a marker or a waypoint there. We'll stop there, get some XP on that first, and then make our way over to the to that star. So we need a Jeep. There we are. Yeah, we're on our way. I do remember that there are a few of the hotspots, the things that we want to interact with for the warden. Those are definitely going to be on the way. I don't remember if it's 2. I feel like it was 2, but it could be 3. So just by driving around, we located the new Vista, which, by the way, let me actually show what that looks like. It's this thing. So, but just the I don't know how to describe the vistas, but basically it just kind of gives you an explanation of what's in the area. So just visiting it and then also giving this information about what's here does unlock some XP. We got 20, which took us over the hill for level 6, but these are really important because if you're trying to, it takes memory out of the equation when you're trying to find a certain fish. And it's like, oh my gosh, I need to go catch a shovelnose. Where the heck are those at? Somewhere in this area is how these vistas can be used. Alright, moving on. Oh, here is our first little sprinkle thing. Here we go. Get really close to it. Hey, how come we can't interact with it? Alright, we're going to have to get out of the car. Most of the time you don't have to. You can just get in there. And that's another 20 XP just like that. So these are definitely worth your time. And you can see that was not even... It was really close to where we just left off at that Vista. So that's... They're pretty... I think they're hand-picked to be placed in places where you don't... You kind of know when to suspect to see them. It's like, okay, I've been driving around for about, I don't know, half a minute. I should see something nearby. It should be a location, could be just something. And I think we'll see the same behavior in just a moment here. Actually, I think this is where we need to turn. Alright, so we will unlock this location, get some more XP, boom, just like that, another 15. just going to take a quick peek to see if there's anything for us to pick up. There sure is. So we got 15 for finding it, another 10 for picking that up, and we have a vehicle location. And this is a trail, which doesn't really serve any purpose other than just giving you a way to fast travel to this spot. Actually, we didn't even make it all the way to the question mark. I thought that was the question mark. Question mark's a bit further up. So we're gonna get some more XP out of this. Here we go, 15 for just showing up. We'll get another, I think it gives us 15 for interacting with this sign as well. There it is. We got... Dun, 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 dun.
11,000 years ago, when the ancestors of the contemporary Shoshone began to hunt and fish in the region. Obsidian, which you'll see dotted around the park, was a key part of their culture.
Did we get any XP? Oh, I didn't want to survey again. Shoot. I'm sorry. There's a little patch of green right there in the middle of the water. That's something that you're going to want to interact with too. In fact, I think since I see it, I actually might just go and get it. Alright, let's jump out now. Oh, whoa, 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 don't jump out right there. There's a coin hidden right there, a token for another 10 XP. Hidden right there on the top of that tower. And yeah, we are going to take a boat because I just noticed how close this dock is with that water. What do you want to call it? I guess the plant, the weed, the invasive species of Herba Mystica. No, I don't know what it's called. That's from Pokemon. So jump in here real quick. I'm going to use that auto move cruise control circle button I set up in my settings. Just quickly get this. Now we don't even have to worry about docking this boat when we're done. So it's like, oh, but this might feel a little bit too much work. Not really. So we get the free report there. We get the XP on that. We pop open our map and then fast travel right back. And the loading screens on this is basically nothing. So we respawn our Jeep. And we are back. We are back on task. Actually, now that I don't need that marker, I will reset this to be. We're going to remove the marker and set a waypoint. There we go. That just helps me to stay focused on the compass on where we're going. It doesn't look like it's... the first time I went through that area, I got really confused. I'm like, wait, why am I going this way? It's taking me away, but it really isn't. So, trust me on this one. I spent a long time going the wrong way there. Oh, I think I'm gonna take another detour and go visit this tower. That's right behind us, right there. It's so close to us. Why not go get it? Just go right up this hill. I wish that these would actually show up on your compass. Hello, I'm going off the track a little too much. I wish they would show up on the compass because it would make it so much easier to detect them and then go after them. So yeah, we got 15 for showing up. Yeah, let's see if it gives us anything at the top of this thing. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Oops, I saw it interact just now. Yeah, look at that. There's another little token here, or a dollar. Dollar for 10 XP. And then we'll survey this.
Obsidian was used to make cutting tools.
Give us anything else, maybe? I don't know.
Arrowheads. Those arrowheads have been found as far as the Mississippi, which means the locals were likely trading the precious stone to other tribes.
No, I'm not seeing anything of interest there. Alright. Just going to take a quick peek. Not seeing any sparkles. Jump. Alright, so small detour, but very, very easy to complete. Did not take us off the path at all. Look, this is the path right here. And that's the bridge that we just crossed. And we're back on track. So it just seconds. Just do it. Alright, moving on here. Oh, did you see that flicker? I saw that flicker. That square icon flickered just a second there. Where was it? There's the sparkles right there. Report. Another 10 XP. Nice. And then I think we'll get some more. Yep, yeah, 15 just for finding this location. Finding it loosely. Anything around here? Nope. Now, I will actually show you this real quick. Let me get out of the car. I believe that that red tree's dead center. That's going to be another sparkles for us. But we're just, I'm not going to go after that one because I don't really want to go across the water and deal with resetting anything like that. But that looks like a spot where some sprinkles would be, or sparkles. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I might actually go back for it. Where did it go? I might be getting a little crazy with this stuff. Nah, we're gonna keep going. I thought for sure we were gonna cross that path, but we did not. Now, this is a little bit of immersion thing here. The car is, or the Jeep is just gonna struggle getting up this hillside. Nothing we can really do about it though. The nice thing about being diligent with exploring as we're commuting is once you get the fast travels available, you'll find yourself really not commuting anymore. And that could make it challenging if you do eventually want to complete any of those warden tasks. So just kind of do as much as you can while you're on the drive. Maybe you'll get lucky and finish them up. I do remember that there was, oh, we got some XP there just from finding a new location here. But I do remember that one of the warden's missions was to find some dinosaur bones. They're going to be mostly in caves, and that is one of them right there. So very easy to spot. It even says in the description of that particular mission to well, that they're going to be found in caves and tunnels. All right, we're here. We're here. Let's do the same thing. We're just going to jump out, see if there's any collectibles. There is one right there. I love how easy it is to see. Boom. All right, and so we'll do a quick check on where we are. There is actually nothing really close to us. So there is a... Okay, so this is where it wants us to go to learn about lure retrieval, as well as lure speed. So I will show you what that looks like in just a moment. I do want to just quickly nab a little bit of XP that's in the water that I can see straight ahead. And then we'll just warp right back here. And then take this challenge seriously. I think we can do it from the boat, honestly. But sometimes this game is it's trying a little hard to be really specific with the tutorial stuff. And so, I don't know. Sometimes I think the game just thinks we're being too cute by doing things off the beaten path. Alright. We are not visiting the watermill. We are doing this one. Alright, so we are going to catch a fish using a spinner with a size 7. That is, I believe, the setup that we already made. Yeah, size 7 spinner. So all we need to do is throw this thing out, full cast. I'm going to bump this down to a 2 on the speed. This is part of the retrieval speed here is learning about this new direction on this D-pad. 5 meanings, or 6 meaning it'll reel back really fast. Let's just kind of show you what that looks like. So yeah, we've got this thing coming back no time. Maybe there are some fish that are aggressive that really would like this thing to come back fast and they'll go after it, but not the fish that we're going for. The other thing is on the bottom right now, we've got this moving, cycling, pulsing orange or yellowish bar. This is telling you that when it hits the rightmost side of that bar, it's kind of doing like sonar. It's doing a pulse, but it's not checking the water or the fish. It's only checking the type of movement of your lure. So right now we're reeling it back constant. So it's coming back as constant, and it reevaluates what's going on every time it finishes that progress bar. So if I stop it, wait for it, now it's treating it as stop and go, because that's essentially what I'm doing. And it won't change this until it pulses and says, oh, now you're doing constant. If I were holding triangle and we're doing twitching, then again, once it reached the end of that bar, it notices that I'm doing twitching. And if I hold X for jigging, there it goes, it detects jigging. So that's how that works. If you're looking for a fish that is specifically looking for constant, you kind of want to time when you reel or change the retrieval of the lure to be kind of around where that pulse is, so that you get a good detection on it. And I think that influences the attraction of the fish. So we're going to just do this a couple times. We're just going to constantly reel back at 2%, or I'm sorry, 2 times speed until we get a bite. Alright, so after that last failure, that was my second cast, and this fish is not too big, so it was pretty easy to bring in this trout for 8 XP. So if you don't catch it on your first cast, don't get frustrated. You should get a bite within your first 3 casts. You should not have to change anything too much or change where you're fishing and so on and so forth. Now this is introducing us to the ranks. I referred to it earlier as rarities because I'm just used to thinking that way, but that's essentially what this is. It's the rank of the fish based off of its size, really. And the size that you catch is mostly going to be determined by the spectrum of hook size that fish will bite on, with the biggest fish going towards the biggest hook size, or even lure size, I guess. So now that explains that piece. Now it wants us to catch a silver rank brook trout. That sounds intimidating because we've been mostly catching bronze fish, but honestly I'm pretty positive this first bite will always be a silver rank brook trout. Let's put that to the test. So changed nothing. 2 speed, constant retrieval, not doing anything different. This is our first cast. Let's see if we get lucky. Yep, look at that. Seconds after I said that, we got a bite. Now this fish might give us a run for our money. We're going to see if 30% will just be enough. Looks like it. Makes me wonder if maybe we didn't get lucky and get that silver rank on the first try. Can't quite tell. Let's see. Yes, it was the silver. So I'm pretty sure you will always have that on your first try. I didn't see how much XP it was. It wasn't very much. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't remember how much it was. So definitely just do it. Again, you don't need to get too creative, and you should be in a great position to complete this. And I believe at this moment, it's going to want us to catch 5 fish. Let's see. Oh, 200 XP for finishing that entire class. So great. And now we get the challenge after the class to, yeah, we need to catch 3 fish of silver rank. And I'm pretty sure, same thing, we won't have to change anything, any setup, go in any different direction. I think if we just cast out again and repeat the process, we should be able to get 3 silvers pretty quickly. Ooh, what's the word? I stuttered? No, hesitated. I hesitated on that one, and I almost didn't get the strike to sink. So far 30% is really holding great with all this new, well not new, but slightly upgraded equipment. Did we get a silver? That looks like a silver. Yeah, we got a silver. 50 XP for that one. So that's pretty good. We'll do this again. And that was my second cast, by the way, since so My second cast didn't change anything. Went out, caught that fish, and we're going to try it again. Repeat this tactic, and I'll let you know how it goes. Yes, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Please be the silver. Please be the silver. If this is a silver, I'll tell you exactly what I did to change up my technique and spot and stuff, because I spent about 20 minutes trying to catch my second fish, and I was having no luck. And I imagine you might be experiencing the same thing. Hey, that's our first rainbow, but it's not a silver. Okay, so what I've been trying to do is use the spinner in different locations. I tried switching to a float using a 7-size hook with cheese and with eggs, and I was only catching different versions of bronze trout. So I would not recommend those at all, because even though we were led in to use the spinner, we don't have to for this particular mission. It could just be any fish, any silver fish of any species, and it doesn't really care what technique you use. So what I've at least been doing to get larger bites, I was fishing off of this side and this side over here next to this this wood here, and then I even tried kind of doing the same technique around this wood, and I was just catching the smaller fish. So I think I needed to go deeper. So what I ended up doing, and I'm hoping this is going to work on this demonstration, is I went to a slower speed, and around 15-ish feet, I would start reeling in, and I caught. I actually had one bite come in, and I was late on the strike and I didn't hit it, so I went back and tried it again. On the very next cast is the one that you just saw, is when I caught that bronze rainbow. So I'm hoping, because that would have been 2 for 2, I think, on the casts, where I threw it out and I got a bite, and I'm hoping I can do it 3 for 3 and catch one right here, right now. That would be awesome. Just wish we can get a silver though. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. Did not happen yet. Darn it. I don't think it's going to happen 3 for 3. Let me stop reeling. Let's get it down to about that 15 feet for the remainder of this retrieval. And try it again. I went to 1 speed. But I don't think it's going to cut it. Too little, too late. It's alright. We'll try it one more time. This did at least appear to be promising. So we'll try it again. Throw it out there. Again, 15-ish feet. I don't think you definitely don't need to go that deep all the way to 63 or whatever it is. Oops, I went farther than I wanted to. And I did this, and I was able to, like I said, get those 2 bites pretty quickly. So let's hope it's not a fluke. Please don't be a fluke. Definitely want to help save time for y'all, if I can. Oh no. It's not gonna be... I'm not gonna get a bite, am I? Oh, come on. Please give me a bite. Ah, what a bummer. It was just looking to be so promising. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we have a fish coming for it. You see it? You see it? Alright. Please be our silver. It was almost 3 for 3. That's 3 bites out of 4 casts. Switching to, once I switched to 1 speed. Ooh, look at that guy jump. I switched to 1 time speed, and I would start reeling at around 15-ish feet. It was almost every time I was getting a bite. And I think that's going to be the way to go. This definitely appears to be a silver, because we're getting a good fight out of this one. The bronze, they were just coming in almost instantly. I don't think I had a fight last longer than 10 seconds. So I'm feeling really good about this one. And I think that's going to be the way to go. I've easily spent half an hour just kind of fishing around these different spots and techniques and baits and setups. And I think This has definitely got to be a silver. I'm going to be so disappointed if it's a bronze. I'm going to be so mad. Let me actually increase this to 40. Tire this fish out. Maybe 30's fine. 30's fine. Please, please, please. Oh yeah, that's a silver. Yeah. Oh, we got 20 dough. That's kind of odd. Did we level up? Why did we all of a sudden get this stuff? We didn't finish the mission, did we? What the heck happened? We got 99 XP. Why? Oh, I bet you I know why. Let's see if it tells us. No, it didn't. I have a feeling that we actually caught... No, okay, I actually have no idea. I thought for sure maybe we finished some other mission. That was weird. Is it because we got to level 8 and it didn't tell us? That is so bizarre. I don't exactly know why we got that much stuff just now. Anyways. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. That's another tiny one. Oh, it's a perch. What the hell? That's a big-ass perch, though. Holy crap, that's a gold perch. I'm all complaining because it's a perch, and I'm thinking, oh, whatever. And I forgot that I can catch any silver, so go figure. We caught a perch, and it's gold. Pretty cool fish, pretty cool catch. Was not expecting that. So we're going to continue doing what we do here. So I'm standing right here. I've been playing for a good while. Many casts, many bronze fish so far. Only one. Oh, what the hell? Oh, hold on. Go back. Go back. So, didn't realize this, but that gold, it's I guess it's silver and above. So even a goldfish counts. So just do what I was doing. I'll try it one more time just to demonstrate and recap here. Again, be patient. This one took me a good 20 minutes at least to finish. I was throwing my spoon out, spoon around this area here, 1 time speed, kind of beginning to reel back around 15 feet after it's below the water at 15 feet, then I would start reeling it in at 1 time. And I would catch different bites. I've caught at least, I don't know, 8 or 9 bronze trout of different species. I've tried different spots around the area. I've tried float fishing with a size 7 hook with some cheese or some eggs. All of them were leading to bronze fish. The only luck I've had towards that gold, by stupid luck, and a silver was in this area, doing exactly what I just said I'm doing. So just be patient with it. You're going to catch fish. You're going to catch the wrong fish. You'll go maybe 5 minutes in between not catching anything or not having any bites. But if you just stick with it, it will work for you. It's just going to require some patience. I think that's the only thing that really makes this challenge a challenge, is having the patience. So I will give it one more cast just to see if I can demonstrate the frequency of bites being kind of low. Again, I'll wait for this to get to about 15 feet, start reeling in, and oh my gosh, wouldn't it be funny if I got another gold perch just right now? I'm like, forget it, don't go for the silverfish, just get some golds. That would be absolutely wild. Let's just see if I can catch a fish on this second cast out here, just to kind of prove my point that it just takes time and patience, and that you will actually get bites. Please, 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 game, help me build confidence in other folks. Prove me right, just this once. Well, it just doesn't seem to be happening. I was hoping to help you out, but I think the time of day is also shifting and it's screwing with the biting, I guess. But with that, I'm going to actually progress on here. We need to actually get back to the challenge board, so we are not going to do anything else except teleport straight back. We're going to claim this mission completed, gain some rewards, and see what's next. Oh, that's actually the end of the mission. So we got a jerkbait, we got 300 XP, and yeah, that's the end of the video. We're going to be done here. We are done here with the advanced class and challenges, and in the next video, I will cover all of the expert stuff. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any tips and advice that you would like to give other viewers, please leave those in the comments so they may take advantage of your experiences. Thanks so much, y'all. Bye.